On a daily basis, there are so many needs arising in individual lives, in our communities, in our workplaces. And today, in this community support service program, we have come to tackle those needs, both your individual need, community need, and we want to know how best we can provide solutions to them. My name is Community Field Marshal Sandra, and I have people here with me who will put hands together to make this program an amazing one. By my right, I have Community Support Marshal.
Community Support Marshal.
Thank you so much, Ma, for being here with us. And also we have Community Support Marshal.
My name is Community Support Marshal KI. Welcome to this program.
Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your presence here, and I also appreciate you, our wonderful and amazing viewer, for your time here today. So, we want to ask you one question. The question on the table is, if you need help, we know you have so many needs, you need help in so many areas of your life. The comment box is open for you. If you need help, what type of help is it? What type of help do you need? And you know that the essence of this, our community support program, is rendering help and also receiving help, rendering services and also receiving rewards at the end of it. So we're not just asking you what is that thing you need help in. We also want to know what is that help you can also render support in your community, in your workplace, in your home, wherever it is. So I want to ask on the table, if you need help, what type of help do you need? And what type of help can you offer in your community? So I want to start with the Support Marshal KI, sir.
You see, everybody needs help. And you see people lamenting and crying, wailing that no one helps them. People even make it a prayer. The language is they need helpers of destiny. What is destiny? Destiny simply means a progressive well-being. A progressive well-being of a oneself, a person, simply means at every stage he wants to grow, there should be support from human, from people, from persons to take him to the next level. And this we call help. And how do we mean? Somebody wants to acquire another degree of academic knowledge. Somebody must teach him, somebody will have to guide him, and when he so acquires this knowledge, he wants to use it to obtain another level of solution to his problem, either by employment, appointment, or elevation in the society. Another angle of it is somebody is sick and he wants to get help from somebody who knows how to offer solution medically to that health challenge. When you look at this, help is part of life because problem is part of life. At every level in life, you must face one problem or the other, and that is what is called challenge. You're challenged by that problem because you can't give solution to yourself. You can't provide that solution to yourself, so you need someone who has it. But the question is this: can you find who has that solution? Can the person understand you well, knowing the magnitude of your problem, knowing the level of your problem, how much pains you go through, how you want the solution, when you want that solution, where you need that solution, and how much you can afford? This whole situation is why we come to a community. In a community, like we have always said, simply means a people coming together to unite for a purpose. That thing that is uniting you is what will make you understand yourselves better. If you don't understand yourselves, you will not have a good community. There will be dispute, misunderstanding, rancor, quarrel, malice. And this rancor, dispute, malice will keep you apart. The moment you are apart, you keep suffering your own problem, the other person suffers his own problem, there won't be solution, and that society will become a very toxic and bad one, and the economy will be worse. But take, for instance, a blind man exists in a community. A lame man, a cripple, exists in the same community. A deaf and dumb man exists in the same community. It didn't end there. At the same time, again, a very tall man and a dwarf man exist in that community. A very lean person and a very bulky person exist in the same community. When you look at these whole body situations and structure, you discover very well that a blind man needs to understand that he hears, he can talk, but he doesn't have eyes. The lame have mouth, have ears, have eyes, but cannot walk. Then the next person again you need to understand here is the deaf and dumb sees to be able to read signs, can walk. If they don't come together to offer what they have to the other person who doesn't have it, their community is a failed one. That is what we call community support. Because in a community, people are facing scarcity, lack of one thing or the other, which is called the problem. But on the other angle, understanding yourselves that these are your disadvantages and you're bringing it together and bringing equally your advantages together, you will begin to make progress. You become helpers of destiny. But in a society like ours in Nigeria today, the lame is looking for somebody who will come from another community, from another nation to bring help to him, neglecting those in his community. This is why you hear the American president saying to the blacks, go develop your nations. America is for Americans. In a situation like that, when you have neglected members of your community, where will you get your own solution? It is cheaper to get your solution from your community, because going to another community will cost you more, and you know so well that where you are seeking for that help in another community, they might not have a handful of such help. The help in that community might not be enough for that community, how much more extending to your own community. Now, judging from a situation like this I just mentioned, people are hungry, but there are farmers who are neglected. These farmers need encouragement, and they are not encouraged during farming. The little they come out with will not be enough for the communities where they exist. Meanwhile, the land is lying fallow. Arable lands are lying fallow. We have a lot of health providers. People are sick continually. Nobody seems to appreciate them. And the only way they can appreciate equally in knowledge to go higher with solutions is by constant exercising of their knowledge. You learn to grow by exercising your knowledge. Where you meet a challenge, you go back again to try out again. This is why the organized world has a stronger solution, and people are seeking health solution abroad when they have neglected to grow the health providers here. This is what I think is where we have a problem across every human activity. Those in the marketplace, those in education, those in farming, those in security. The insecurity we have here in Nigeria, do we not have youth?
We do.
These same youths who are a threat to the security can as well be turned to become a solution to the insecurity.
Exactly. I wanted to come in there because, in fact, what you said is very beautiful, but I see it as a chain reaction. Mm-hmm. Okay? And, but I had a kind of hunch there. Because if you come to our society like you're talking about, support, it's very nice. But in a society like ours, where people are interested in what is theirs or what they will get from others, not what they will give. Okay? They are interested in me. Nobody cares about the next door neighbor.
But I want to come in. Sorry, I know our time is running out, but let me give you this. That thing you want to receive, something must open the door for you to receive it by
yes,
you.
But I'm not thinking it that way.
By you offering to somebody a help. If you're offering somebody a help, it has opened the door for the person to equally reciprocate by giving you the help you can.
That is where I see the problem, because they don't seem to understand it this way. So how do you think, or how do you want to go about it to achieve this?
Now,
it's a really good thing. Okay?
This is the only way is tell us the help you can afford. If you know what you can afford, tell us. You may not know those who need it. Okay. Any help you can render, bring it. Okay. We now have a bank of help.
All right.
I can kill 20 problems in a day. Okay, we have known somebody who can kill 20 problems. And the other person says, okay, I can bring 20 problems on the table in a day. The person who brings trouble and the person who kills trouble, when they meet, then a healthy society is achieved.
Okay, I think you have a point. That's a good one.
You know, some people say, oh yeah, we're here. Some people don't even know that they have
what something to give to another.
So
Exactly.
we should be able to sensitize them that this is what you have. Okay, you can actually bring.
That your vernacular is wonderful. Onye nwere ihe na-enye ihe. And ọgwụ enye ihe. If you give, you'll be giving.
Yes.
Isn't that?
It's a give and take thing. It's even biblical.
Yes.
You give, you take.
Okay. That's actually very nice. Thank you so much, Support Marshals, for this edition. Is there something you want?
Much respect to you, the field marshal.
Thank you.
Okay, so for people who want to be part of this,
We have our handles, our social media handles on the screen. Yes, please feel free. Our phone numbers are on the screen. We have our email address also. Feel free to reach us anytime, any day, anyhow. If you want to be a part of it, if you also have your own need you want to bring to the table, yes, please do that, and then watch out for the next edition. Thank you so much. Bye.
God bless you.